Hey guys, so today I am doing something that's going to be so fun. I am so excited. I have not been this excited to do a video in a grip. So today we are going to be mixing it together, all of my polygel, all 6+ pounds of it. I collected every single polygel that I have and put it in this box, and today we're going to mix every single one together and see what color we get. In this box I have glow-in-the-dark polygel, glitter polygel, jelly polygel, thermal polygel, every color of the rainbow polygel, tons of different pinks, tons of clears, tons of just different types of polygel, and today we're going to just mix them all together, see what color we get, and then do a set of nails with it. I don't know exactly how many this is yet. We will figure out throughout this whole process, but other than that, let's just get straight on into this. So I will make sure to keep a tally of how many exactly are in here. I'm not going to go through and do how many pinks, how many nudes, how many blues, etc. just because this is a lot. And I'm not mixing, you know, all the reds together individually or greens individually. I'm just going to mix them all together. So let's just get right on into it. Okay, so tools I'm going to be using, just this ramekin. I don't know anything better to mix it in. Polygel sticks to everything, so it doesn't really matter what we're going to be using to mix it. I'm going to use this little spatula tool to just scrape it off, and I think it'll be easier since I can scrape off the sides of this, and then if we need it, this little spatula to mix it or help get the polygel off of each one. So going through, I'm not going to talk about every single polygel because obviously that would be ridiculous, but I will maybe give a little bit of info if I like the polygel or if I don't like the polygel, or if I like the color, if I like the kit that was in. I will also for sure leave a bunch of different kits that I do recommend down below that you'll be seeing probably throughout this video. So let's just get right on into it. I'll stop talking. Okay, so this is first a jelly polygel from the pink kit from a cart. I'm gonna do about this much for each one, and I'm just gonna really try to just scrape it off on the bottom. I'm not gonna be too picky about each one. Now, some of these, I do have some duplicates, so do keep that in mind. I did pull like every single clear shade that I had. I didn't want to just do one clear shade. I wanted to do literally every single polygel that I own. So that includes every clear from every company, kit, whatever. There might be like one or two, you know, double pinks or something like that just because I own duplicate kits. So yeah. Ooh, neon, fun. Now, don't get me wrong. This is going to take so long, but I am so excited. I actually thought of this idea when I was just laying in bed. I don't know what made it pop into my head, but I was like laying there half awake and I was trying to think of a video, and I was like, I should mix all of my polygels. And it just like came to me. But I'm really curious to see, since there is going to be a lot of clear, there is going to be some jelly colors, there's going to be some glitters, there's going to be some glow in the dark colors, some thermal colors. I'm curious to see if it'll glow in the dark in the end, how much glitter is in it, if it will react with heat. I am just so curious because there's so many different formulas in this. It's just gonna be so crazy. Some of these are a bit harder than others. Here we go. Got an energy drink for the occasion. Some of these you guys have not seen me do. I know sometimes I say like, oh, I didn't like the video that I filmed. So what will end up happening is I'll do a video and then I'll use the kit, and then if the video doesn't come out good, most of the time I won't redo a video with that kit. So you guys have not seen me use some of these. There's at least 2 full kits that I used in here that I never showed the videos. See, like this is a luminescence one. So exciting. And don't worry, I know that since polygel is so sticky, this is going to be a pain to mix together, but I will mix it for hours if I have to. Zoomed you guys in a little bit more so we can really show everything going on. I am in such a good mood today. This has me so hyped. Now, if I don't have as much polygel in the end as I'm thinking, then I will do a shorter set, not a set like this long or anything. I hope I can do a set this long, but we'll really just do whatever the polygel says. I think I have a lot more pinks than anything, so I do think it is going to steer towards the warmer side. Okay, first blue. Is this clinking getting annoying? I feel like it is. Let me try to do this with the spatula instead so it's not annoying. Sorry if you didn't like the clinking so far. Another blue. I love this blue. Like, can we do it like this? Yeah, we'll do it with this because I don't want the clinking to be annoying. I love this blue. Also, I feel like this is a good time for me to be able to come back and see all of the different colors and products and everything that I have. That way, maybe I can start using some of this stuff more. I know I have a lot, but I really like to review the kits for you guys because I feel like even though I have a lot, I really hope that these videos help you make a decision on whether you want a kit or not, or you feel like you need it, because I don't want anyone to feel like they have to buy every single new kit that comes out. I want you to just get the ones that you truly do really enjoy. So that's why I do these videos, and I want you to be able to see, you know, the different things that you can do with each kit and just not feel like you have to buy everything and you really see which kit is for you. So I do believe that this, ooh, there's a hair. There's gonna be hairs. I have 3 dogs. It's gonna happen. I think this is the only gray polygel, gray blackish polygel that I actually own. This one from Acryl Gel. I'm just randomly grabbing these out of the box, by the way. Here is our first little glitter one. Ooh, this one's hard to squeeze. It's actually coming off on the ramekin a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm probably talking way too much for this video. I'm so sorry. Here is, I think, one of the first polygel kits I ever tried is this Trinity USA. I remember this was 2 or 3 years ago at this point. This was one of the first kits I ever tried. That or the gelish one, I'm not sure, but I know I used this one a ton because it's like almost empty. And it was some of the first polygel I ever used. Ooh, some of these are definitely stiffer than others. I am so happy with how this is going so far though. This is not as tedious as I thought it was because I love seeing every color. I'm like, ooh, pretty. Oop, this one has sticky, that's okay. I feel like with every single one, I just like get all like amazed all over again. I'm like, ooh, this one's cool, even if it's just like a plain nude one. Ooh, our first white. Ooh, this one's a lot thinner too. This one, I don't usually use a lot of white just because white, in my opinion, is the hardest to cure. I always end up with that weird little part in between where it's not cured and it's like a little bubble or something. Oop, another jelly color. Another glitter. Are you still watching? Did everyone just skip to the end? I feel like everyone just probably skipped to the end. No one's watching this part. I don't know about you guys though, but I feel like this is looking pretty good so far. Cannot tell you guys how excited I am. You guys know I'm not usually this hype about things, but I am so stoked. Oop, here is a glow in the dark one. I really do hope this glows in the dark. How cool would that be? It'd be like a jelly glitter, glow in the dark thermal polygel. This one, I know for sure. I didn't like the video that I did and I did not post using this kit. Let me show you guys that really quick. I do remember I didn't really love this color. Look at this brown color. I don't know, I'm just not a huge fan with it. It's okay though. Okay, let me just go through maybe like 10 or 15 of these really quick so we're not here forever. I don't want this to be like an hour-long video, and this is only the first half of the video is doing all this and mixing it, and then I have to do a set with said polygel, so this is gonna be a long video. So let me just do this and we'll speed it up real quick, and then when I have not as many left and I have some more blabbing on to do, I'll get back here with you guys. Look at this color. Oh my god, I did not realize how bright that was. I need to use this. Wow, I love that color. Every time I'm out and sometimes so we're texting back. But baby, don't you know I will come around and let you know I'm always coming back. 5 in the morning, all we do is fight, and thought you'd come and make it right. I need a pause from the battle, but I don't think you settle. You don't wanna get it right. I will leave it up to you. I will leave it up to you. Now I'm done and down the line. Okay, so this one is like almost out. I'm doing my best to squeeze what I can out of it. But when things like this is a Model 1's polygel, and I don't think that I ever did a video on this. I think I tried to film a video like twice, and that's why this polygel is like gone. Or I must have used it on like a really long set or something. But at this point, I think I only have about 10 to 15 left. So we're in the home stretch. How cool is this little mixture looking? So many different colors and types, and it's so cool. This one just like spit up all over me. I've done this pretty clean. I feel like I'm starting to get a little sticky now, but so far, not too bad. Ooh, I have a couple I still even need to open. That's an interesting one. It's like a silver glitter, sort of opal type looking one. I feel like the box just like never ends. Like I keep sticking my hand in and pulling out more and more. Don't worry if you see me getting stuff on the edges like this. I am wiping it off after every single scrape. Okay, 5. Okay. 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is the last one. Of course, it's a pink for our last one. Okay, not exactly the cleanest last one, but it works. So here we are. Here is our nice little mixture here. Got a lot going on. I am so excited to mix this up. Look at how exciting. What color do you think it's gonna be? I think I know what color it's gonna be, but I'm hoping it's not gonna turn that color. We'll see. How cool. I'm so excited. Okay, so believe it or not, there was an even, and I did not plan this, I swear, 100 polygels in here. So that is so exciting, a whole 100 polygels. Now let's mix them together and see what color they make. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep it right here. So now it is time to mix them together. Ooh, it's thick. Okay, this is gonna take quite a while. It looks so cool right now though, doesn't it? Look at, so fun. I'm trying to just like scoop it all up and like smooth it back down. This is a lot of polygel. It's gonna take a while. I don't want any streaks when I'm doing my nails, so I want it like 100% mixed. So like I said, I will mix it for as long as I need to. You guys can see this is actually requiring some good strength. Let me do this and mix it up and everything like that, and I will catch you guys back in literally 1 second. Okay, and here is the color that we ended up with. It is like a muted lavender purple. I'm actually really happy with it. I thought it was gonna end up like a gross green brown like a lot of them do, but I am so happy with this color and the little glitters throughout. It is actually really pretty. I'm really excited. So what's going to happen is I am going to go take these nails off, and then I'll be back, and then we will use this and do a set of nails with it. That is how much I was able to scrape out and put in a new ramekin because the other one is a miss right now. If I need to scrape more out of this, I will, but you know, let's look at this one for now. All right, so I will see you guys back in a second. Okay, and I am back with no nails. I got myself while I was trimming my cuticles, so we're just gonna deal with that. I am going to use a couple other things as well as our custom polygel. The rest of the stuff I'm basically gonna use from this McCart Pink polygel kit. So like the top base coat, the slip solution, and I'm going to use the clear as well because I have a little design in mind, but I'll get that out of the way. So let's get started. Today I'm gonna be using these long stiletto nail tips. I have not used these in quite a long time. So right before I do this, I'm just going to put on some dehydrator really quick. This is the Neo Nails one, just whatever one I grabbed out. Ooh, that was way more than I was anticipating. All right, and then I'm just going to size these up and just stick them on my fingers. These ones aren't quite as long as these ones, but I don't think I have enough polygel to do ones this long. I could totally be wrong. I could absolutely be wrong, but I don't really want to get through like, you know, 4/5 of a set and run out of polygel. And this is just the McCart glue. Just pinch the sides of those, make sure it's down well. This is always just the boring part because I do this in every single video. All right, so now I have my tips on, and I think I'm actually going to make these into a coffin shape. So I'm just going to clip off the ends. I do this with just nail clippers a lot of the time, but you can do it with scissors or an actual, you know, like fake nail cutter. I always mean to get one of those, and then I'll order it in a kit, and then like that kit won't come or something like that. Then I'm just gonna take this file, and I'm just going to do a little bit of shaping, and I'm going to file just the tops of these tips so that the polygel will stick to it. Okay, so here is that. Now I'm just going to put on a little bit of dehydrator again, just a personal preference I like to do since there can be, you know, some dust on your nail after some filing and stuff like that. Okay, so now I'm pulling out the base coat, and I'm just going to put that all over my nail and the tip. I personally like to do a thick layer of the base coat because the base coat is soak off, but polygel in general, some polygels are, but most polygels are file off, which means they're a lot harder to remove. But what I like to do is file off as much of the polygel as I can and then soak my nails in acetone. And usually with a thick base coat, it comes off a lot easier than if you did a really thin one. Okay, so we might as well start with the thumb. So I have my little brush and spatula tool here. And I'm gonna grab some of this polygel. So here again is what it looks like. And I'm just going to grab some like this and just go from there. Put a nice little dollop on here. And I should probably get out my solution. All right, and then now I'm going to start spreading that all around. It's working pretty well. It's not super sticky or anything like that. It's really working with the slip solution quite easily. So what I'm doing is I'm sort of fading it down, if you can tell. I think I need a little bit more. I do like how it has all the different sparkles in it. Okay, so if you can see how that looks, I have it sort of faded towards the end because I want to put some of these cute little butterflies in there. They're kind of hard to see just in the container, but let's open them. And I'm just going to put them in very specific spots down here. Try to anyway. I don't want them like super clumped together. All right, we're just gonna have to remove that one. Okay, you know what? This didn't work, so take two. What I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna cure this before. Okay, let's cure this. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab my base coat again, and I'm gonna do a super just thin layer right here so that the butterflies have something to stick to. And just put butterflies on. Can you see? Yeah, you can sort of see. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna put. That's it. So then I'm gonna cure that just really quickly again. And let me grab my clear polygel now. This McCart clear is like the clearest polygel I've ever come across. Something I like to do sometimes, I know a lot of people don't like when I do it, but I like to do it with a cuticle pusher. Sometimes it's just so much easier for me to smooth out. I just dip it in the slip solution and basically do the same thing as if it was a brush, but for me, it just, I don't know, sometimes it just goes a lot quicker. And here we have this little nail, so let's cure this and we'll move on to the others. I know it doesn't look all great right now, but it will later, promise. So I'm just going to put the base coat on all 4 of these nails so we can do this a little quicker. You can do it one by one, you can do it all at the same time. Just know that the base coat is sticky, so don't be going, you know, petting your dog or doing whatever with it on. Now I will cure these. If you're wondering why I'm not curing on camera, it's because my lamp doesn't actually reach all the way over here. The cord is just too short, so that's what I'm doing. This is pretty soft polygel. You guys could see me struggle getting some of the polygels out of their little squeezy bottles, but this is actually really easy to work with. Do you see what I mean by sometimes the cuticle pusher is just so much easier? I don't know why it is, but just for me, you know, if you're having trouble with polygel, try this way, for real. All right, now I am going to use the brush to sort of fade it out here at the bottom. A little bit of a base coat again, and pick up butterflies. I am going to do every single nail the same, so I'm just going to do each step on each nail at the same time. So I'll just put this purple on each nail, smooth it out, and then cure it, and then we'll do the butterflies on each nail, etc. And then don't worry, at the end we're gonna see if they glow in the dark, if they change color with the temperature, all that kind of stuff, because do you know how many formulas are in this? Okay, so it turns out that I would have plenty of polygel to do them long if I wanted to, but it's okay. This length is a lot more manageable for most people. Then just the base coat, just enough so that it sticks. I'm not trying to do a thick layer or anything. I just want to be able to get the butterflies on and not have a problem with that. And enough to where they don't move whenever I put the clear layer of polygel over. Butterflies on, now to cure. And let's just cap them with some clear. I promise they will look better once they're filed, okay? I promise. I'm just going to squeeze some clear directly on the nail. It's easiest for me. Boom. Okay, so here are the clumpy nails for now. I'm just going to wipe off the top because it is sticky, and then we will file these into nice, better shaped nails. All right, so I actually didn't use as much of it as I thought I was gonna, so I'm actually gonna save this because we don't know if I'll ever need it again. So yeah, now I'm gonna start filing. Okay, so here are the nails, all filed and shaped so much better. Look at how good these are shaped. They turned out so good. So now I'm going to put some rhinestones on. So I have these, and I might use these big ones, but I'm not sure. We go there, and I'm gonna use my McCart nail extension gel to do this. It's like a little squeezy tube. I'm almost out of this stuff actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my top coat out as well. I'm gonna put a layer of this gel where I want the rhinestones. And then I'm gonna take my top coat and I'm gonna cover the entire nail, including that gel with it. The nail extension gel is sticky, so putting this top coat on top will make sure that it is not, because this is a non-white top coat. Okay, actually what I'm gonna do is I actually wanna use these little itty bitty tiny rhinestones. It's gonna take a while, but I just think that they will look best, and I think it'll be like really pretty. So I'm gonna just try to make it easy on myself, put these here. And let's just like speed edition. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but it'll be worth it, right? There we go. Now let me cure this. And time to do the others. It has been so long since I've done rhinestones, you guys. Can you guys remember the last time that I did? Like, wow, it's been way too long. I've missed them. I need to do them way more. I love how it just looks at the cuticles, these tiny ones. Okay, so I just put some cuticle oil on, and here they are. They look best when like moving, so you can see the butterflies. I actually love how these turned out. This turned out a much better color than I thought it would. I was expecting some sort of like murky green brown color, but I'm so happy it ended up this like muted lilac purple. Anyway, we have a couple of tests to run on this. First, let's see if it glows in the dark. Okay, to see if they glow in the dark, first I'm putting them in the light, because usually that will make it glow best if it has some like light absorbed. Oh my god, they glow! I did not expect that, and they really glow really well. I totally did not think that I had enough of that in there for them to actually glow like this. Wow. That is so cool. I'm so happy with that. Okay, so now we've made it in my kitchen. So let's see if these react with temperature. They would be warm right now, so I'm gonna stick my hand in the freezer. I don't think they do. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was so fun to do. I hope you liked the nails and the polygel. I mean, I think it went pretty well. I feel like the butterflies added to the little specks that you can see in the polygel. If you want me to do this again, but with my acrylic powders, please make sure to give this video a like, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye!